The car rental industry from a customer perspective has been traditionally associated with queuing, long lines, paperwork, a slow manual process, not getting the car you wanted, getting insurance options you didn't need or fuel options you didn't need, and generally a poor customer experience. And this is universally felt across the world, irrespective of the car rental brand. So really at UFO Drive, we want to change every single part of that, not just from the customer perspective, but also everything from the operational and business perspective, and of course, from an environmental perspective. So UFO Drive delivers a car rental experience which now has the highest Net Promoter Score in the industry. Every aspect of the experience has been automated, and that's because we have taken all the frustration, all of the hassle away from the customer. The customer has a simple 2-minute arrive and drive process using their mobile phone. You get the car you want, and it's only electric, and it's only ever in prime locations. Our app will guide you to your car. There's 24/7 chat and telephone support in the event the customer has questions or issues. The customer takes their car, only electric car, and when they leave the location, we're helping them all the way. So we've eliminated range anxiety by connecting to over 150,000 fast chargers across Europe into our app. So we bring the driver, the car, and the customer together. They just drive and enjoy the UFO Drive experience. And that's worked very well to date for us.
We've built the service to go for zero emission, zero hassle by taking the customer standpoint. We always put the customer at the center of every operation and every design we are making. And then very naturally, the electric piece came into play because we're passionate about the electric vehicle transition. It's quite a hot topic right now, but it wasn't when we started. And there was a lot of thinking about, is that the right choice? But we've decided to do it as a sort of leap of faith, and that proved to be a very interesting idea. Not only UFO Drive is a zero emission company, but we wanted to go further than that. And actually, for every kilogram of CO2 saved by our customers, we are donating to non-governmental organizations to plant trees. And this is visible at the booking time. So when you are booking, it will tell you, well, by making this booking with UFO Drive, you're going to help replanting 10 trees. This is also in your own account. You've got a follow-up of all the trees you've helped replanting and all the CO2 you've saved over using UFO Drive.
UFO Drive's mission is obviously to give customer a fantastic mobility experience. That's the first part of our mission. But the second part of our mission is to make the transition to electric vehicles accelerate even further. We try to make the experience of driving an electric car, especially for first-time EV drivers, simple, easy, and a pleasure. And that's what we've done with our technology. So our mission is to help really change the mindset of people to think that the only way is electric, to encourage that transition. And that's happened. So we've had many customers say they'd never driven an electric car before they tried UFO Drive, and 97% say they will come again. And indeed, many people have gone on to buy electric cars, which helps to transition us all to clean mobility faster. But with clean mobility, you also need clean energy. There's no point in putting fossil fuel generated electricity into electric cars. And thankfully, that transition is now also accelerating at a pace. And we see a point in the future where not only will all cars be clean and there'll be no polluted streets in our cities, the energy derived and put into those cars will also predominantly come from renewable sources. Very few car rental companies from 2025 onwards are going to consider purchasing internal combustion cars because most of them will be banned in many European and international global cities by 2030. So you're going to see this rapid transition to electric mobility. This is very exciting to us, and we've gone deep and deep on this subject over the last number of years. We've met so many people from green tech, clean tech, mobility, that we decided to put all of our thoughts and all the questions we receive on a daily basis into a book. The book is called The Electric Revolution, and it's going to cover really the myths and the truths around electric vehicles and climate disaster. We'll be launching a series of blogs in the Q4 of 2021 on the subject.
UFO Drive is managing its electric fleet in a very special way. Very quickly at the start, we realized there was no platform out there that was able to manage an electric fleet specifically. So we've decided to build our own platform. And this is done in multiple ways. Some of the key elements are, for instance, being able to plan the charging. So you make sure that the car is not charged beforehand, but exactly when it needs to be. This way you actually save electricity and you save energy, but also taking into account the charging time required to make sure that the vehicle can be used as much as possible. The SaaS model is helping increasing the speed of electric revolution, because a lot of companies, even big companies like existing rental companies, actually behind them are a lot of smaller franchisee and smaller companies. And by providing a SaaS model, you help them transitioning much faster than them having to invest in local hardware and local software on site.
We were the first to offer a 100% digital, 100% electric car rental service in Europe. We've opened in 18 locations in 8 countries in our first couple of years in business. And we're at advanced plans to launch in North America and beyond. So we want to bring UFODRIVE's brand and excellent customer service across the globe into major cities, airports and downtown locations, so people can experience clean mobility at the tap of a phone.